What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 51, and today we have the Coupe de Ligue final with Paris FC as we take on Stade Rennais, going in search of our first major honour with the French side. We got to the final beating our rivals PSG by 2-1. Stade Rennais beat Bastille by 1-0 to set up this Paris FC vs Stade Rennais final, and I'm really excited for it, but also really nervous for it as well, because of course in the last game, in the last episode, as you know, we were knocked out of the Coupe Nationale semi-finals for the third straight year by Stade Rennais, and of course that means that now we only have 2 trophies we've been left to win. We are top of the table still, I know, but I'm not too confident of our chances due to how close it is between us and PSG. I think they've got an easier run in as well, and of course they've got the better head-to-head record as well. I think we might slip up in the league again, but this is probably our best chance of silverware, and this will be our first major honour if we win this trophy as well. Now I'm going to get straight into it today, not spend like 5 minutes on the introductions like I normally do, and show you the team, the settings, and just get straight down to it. There is going to be one change to the usual first 11, but that is an obvious one, as you guys know. In the last episode, Saint-Maximin broke his tailbone. He's out for 5 months, so the rest of this season and the start of season 4 if we play it, and Dembele is going to come in. Now, I was contemplating playing a 4-4-2, or I should say a 4-1-2-1-2, or a 4-4-2 diamond central, if you will, however you want to say it, and having Dembele and Ambrose up top together, Lamar playing in the CM area with Giron, Tiam DM, and Boga AM, or Cam if you will. Who says AM? I don't say AM. Why did I say AM? Cam, if you will. But instead, I'm going to stick with the 4-3-3 attacks. It's worked out for me this year. What I am going to do, though, is push Dembele a little bit inside, as a bit of an inside forward, really, because he doesn't really need to hug the touchline like Lamar does. He's more of a natural wide man. Dembele just plays as a striker normally. So Dembele out wide in the left forward role. Not one he's familiar with, but hopefully he'll do okay. It's just because I don't want to change the formation, really, but no one else can really play that role. So because of that, Dembele comes in, plays left forward, and that's going to be the formation we'll use and the team we'll go with. So here we go then, Coupe de Ligue final, Paris FC vs Stade Rennais, going in search of our first major honour, and let's get it. And as you can see, we're playing at the Parc des Princes as well, so an extra incentive for us to win this game, because if we do win it, we'll be winning our first major honour and our first piece of silverware since the first season on our rival's home pitch, after we knocked them out in the semi-finals here as well. So this will be extra sweet if we win this trophy. It will be really, really nice. And again, I would definitely say it's probably our best chance of silverware, because in the league, even though we are still top of the table, PSG have that better head-to-head record. They've got the stronger side, and I'm just a little bit fearful I might mess it up again. So we're still searching a domestic double, but I think this is our best chance of silverware. So hopefully I won't choke, and we'll get ourselves the Coupe de Ligue. And so confirmation of our side then. It is a little bit of a risk playing Dembele in that left wing / left forward role, because obviously he doesn't really play there, doesn't know how to play there either, as I don't think I've ever used him there before. But it's just I don't want to change formation, because I've had a lot of success using this 4-3-3 attack. It's been my favourite formation to use with this team, so because of that I need to play someone there, and I'd say he's the best candidate really. So here's Stade Rennais side anyway. It's alright, I must admit it's alright. It's not too threatening though. I'd say Jan Sommer in goal is probably their best player really out of all the ones on the pitch. But either way, it's an alright side. It's not too bad. And Tep is on the bench though, I saw that, so we'll have to worry about his threat coming off it, as he's a pretty decent player in this year's FIFA. But regardless, Coupe de Ligue finals underway here at Parc des Princes. Paris FC vs Stade Rennais. Getting straight into it today, as you can see. No need for the 5-minute introductions like normal. Boring the hell out of you guys. I'm excited, I'm nervous, but hopefully come the end of 90 minutes, we'll have our first major honour. Come on Paris FC, let's get it done. Throw to us, Ambrose towards Pound J, and we've got a man off the pitch right now in Dembele. He went up for a header, and this is just all we need. I mean, Saint-Maximin is injured, and now Dembele is injured as well in his place. This is all we need, as Boscagli finds little Yannick Giron here, holds it up, inside towards his teammate Tiam, he'll carry towards Ambrose. Ambrose, what a save by Jan Sommer, as he turns it behind for a corner. And Dembele, I think, is going to be forced off. He went up for a header from a corner. He got clattered on the way down, and he is still down as Tiam goes for goal. Deflected, no, Dembele's getting back to his feet. Good. Clap him on. Clap him back on. Thank goodness for that. We need this. I was thinking, surely not again. He's still hobbling, Dembele. He's still hobbling. So I'd imagine this is going to be one of those injuries that's like a few-week injury after the game. But he can complete it as Dembele goes down left-hand side here. Hobbling. Dembele, still Dembele. Saved by Jan Sommer. Thought I'd try and catch him out of the near post. Didn't work. And Stade Rennais get it away. So Dembele still hobbling, looking a little bit worse for wear. I don't want to take him off though, but it's still goalless. So Barmy's throw to the hobbling Dembele. It's still 0-0 as we approach the half-time mark here, and Dembele plays it through towards Giron. Giron towards Boga. Boga towards Ambrose. Ambrose now turns his man towards Boga. What a great chance for 1-0. It's Jeremy Boga. I took the shot way too early, but it doesn't matter. Jeremy Boga still finds the top corner. He scores against his former club, actually, Stade Rennais, so I better show the respect. And we take the lead in the 45th minute. Ambrose feeding it to his teammate. And playmakers in this year's FIFA are so important. They often get the goals and the assists, and this time it's the former. Ambrose with the assist, picks out his teammate, and what a finish by Boga. I took the shot on a little bit too early because I thought Sommer was going to come out to meet him. He didn't, but in the end the finish is so accurate, Sommer has no chance of getting there anyway. Right in the top corner, Boga scores against his former club. We bought him from Stade Rennais. I do believe he was our first ever signing for Paris FC too, and Jeremy Boga, the number 8, on the stroke of half-time, makes it Paris FC 1, Stade Rennais 0. Get him. What a great way to end the first half. And so there you go then, half-time here at the Parc des Princes, and we do take the lead through that goal on the stroke of half-time through Jeremy Boga. A great finish after a lovely through ball by Ambrose. We lead at a break, and that is a fantastic time to score as well. Really does kill the mood of the opposition players, and we take a massive advantage going into the second half. And you can see with the stats, we thoroughly deserved it as well. Stade Rennais have had 90% pass accuracy but done nothing with the ball. We've looked the better side in the first half, but one change out of the break, we'll see Dembele come off. He's still hobbling, and, you know, I really like Dembele, I really do, and I know he didn't do too well for us last year, but this year's been a bit better, but it's so unfortunate he came in for the injured Saint-Maximin, he gets an injury himself. What I'm going to do is bring on Chenkua down the left-hand side. He's a right midfielder, but he's a right-footed player, so we're cutting to his right, Lamar to his left, but he'll drift out a little bit and hug the touchline like Lamar, and that'll be the one change of the break. So Dembele injured off, Chenkua comes on as we lead at the break going into the second half. Here's Ntep inside towards his teammate, and the number 36 on the ball, back towards Ntep, off the bench. Great cross to the far post, and the header is brilliantly saved by Barmy. And 9 minutes after the restart, Stade Rennais with their first chance of the game, denied by the young keeper. Well done. Barmy's pass was intended for Courtier, but instead finds Lamar. Now to Courtier on the overlap down the right-hand side here. Takes it around his man, inside to Boga. Boga to Ambrose, not the best of passes, but it comes to him. Ambrose to Boga. Boga on the ball. Scored our first goal. Will he score our second? Jeremy Boga does really well, and it's a great save by Sommer, and it's cleared off the line, then hits Sommer, and eventually Stade Rennais cleared the ball away. So Boga looking for his second goal of the game. Good save by the Swiss keeper, and it's still 1-0. We've looked far better throughout this entire game, and we're full value for this 1-0 lead. And if we don't go on to win this game, I'll be very frustrated because we've been playing very good here. As Chenkua gets on the ball, takes it around his man. He's got fresh legs and pace, and still Chenkua. And now Thiam, and Thiam through to Boga. It will carry. Boga still on the ball, dances around his man. Jeremy Boga for his second goal in the final against his former club. And with 22 minutes to go, that will probably be that. We've been the far better side. We've looked far stronger in every area, and as Boga collected the ball, it was a wonderful little goal here. Puts a man on the floor, takes it round him, and it's a great finish past Jan Sommer. 2-0 Paris FC. Our names are surely on the cup as we will win our first major honour. Get in! We've been the better side throughout the entire game, and we've looked stronger in every single area, and with 20 minutes to go, we could make it free as Boga wins the ball here, gives it to Chenkua, back towards Boga. I was hoping I might be able to get him his hat-trick here in this game. We still might be able to do so as Boga cuts past his man. He's been so good all game long, and it's still Jeremy Boga. Momentarily loses the ball, gets it back, still Boga. What a run by Boga, and still, oh my goodness, Jeremy Boga has been an absolute monster in this game. He scored a hat-trick, but he shows respect for every goal. What a goal by Boga. I'll be honest, it's a little bit fortunate the way he lost the ball a couple of times and won it back, but as he picks the ball up here, he only had eyes for goal, takes it round his man, lets fly, and finds the top corner. Jeremy Boga is one of the most underrated players in his Paris FC side, usually getting the assist, but in this game, takes the glory into his own hands, gets it all for himself. 3 goals in the final against the side we bought him from. I know he's a Chelsea loanee, but in the game, listed as a permanent Stade Rennais player. 3-0 Paris FC, Boga with a hat-trick against his former club. What a game, what an effort, 3-0, names on the trophy. Well done Boga, and well done Paris FC. And Boga's going to win the ball back again here. And Jeremy Boga has been literally everywhere in this game. And it's still Boga through towards Tristan off the bench. Back to Boga. Inside to Tiam. Tiam holds it up towards Chenkua. It's really nice build up here. It's Chenkua who cuts inside for the 4th goal. We've been everywhere in this game. Absolutely everywhere. Stade Rennais have been destroyed. 4-0 to Paris FC. Chenkua comes off the bench and puts the icing on the cherry on the cake, as I would say like an idiot. Tiam holds it up, finds Chenkua, little shimmy to beat his man, and a great finish as well. Jan Sommer with no chance for all of the goals. 4 for Paris FC. What a game this has been. Pound J's throw to Tiam, through towards Dingome. What a team performance this has been as Corchia gets onto the ball. He'll try and slide it through the gap here towards Sissako. Sissako towards Dingome for 5, just over the bar. That would have been glorious. Dingome off the bench, almost scoring, but it's still only 4. Tiam here down the left-hand side, through towards Boga. Boga inside towards Ambrose here. Ambrose, oh Ambrose, what a touch. What a touch by Thierry Ambrose. Ambrose, surely, great save by Sommer. Sissako misses the target and he's offside anyway. And there it is, final score, Paris FC 4, Stade Rennais 0, and we have done it, our first major honour in charge of the French club. We destroy Stade Rennais in the final, and 3 of our 4 goals were all scored by Jeremy Boga, a former Stade Rennais player, one of our first ever signings with the club, and we do indeed get our first major honour. So what a fantastic game, 4-0. We scored 3 of our 4 goals as well late on in a space of like 6 or 7 in-game minutes. They were still in the game at 1-0, and then we just turned it on and made sure that we would get our first major honour. So the Coupe de Ligue is won, delighted with that. I'll be honest, out of all the trophies we could have won this season, it's not the one I would have been hoping for, but either way, it is still a major honour, it is still a major domestic honour, we'll take it, and our first piece of silverware since season 1 has been won. So no goals for Thierry Ambrose, but he did get an assist for Boga's first of 3. He'll be lifting the trophy as the captain, and we have won our first major honour with Paris FC. So get in, the Coupe de Ligue is ours, our names are on the trophy, and again, what a fantastic game. 3 goals scored in like 6 or 7 in-game minutes, but for Stade Rennais, I'm sorry to say this, but it was one of those FIFA 16 games really on the AI on Legendary, in the sense that they just passed the ball around for the most part and didn't look to get goals. They had one chance I can remember, which was Barmy saving a header when the score was still at 1-0, but other than that, they did effectively nothing. So it was actually a really routine win for us in the end, but either way, we get the win, we celebrate with the fans, we do it at a part of the prance after knocking out PSG in the semis as well. It makes this trophy even sweeter, and it is our first major domestic honours. So really pleased with that. Ambrose lifted aloft, and again, no goals for Thierry, no goals for the skipper, but an assist for the first goal. He looked alright as well, almost scored in stoppage time. Sommer made a great save, but either way, the most important thing is the trophy is won, and that is delightful to see. So Paris FC 4, Stade Rennais 0. We are the Coupe de Ligue champions for the first ever time, and I am absolutely thrilled with that. So I'll show you the match stats, but as you can see right here, we thoroughly deserved it. 14 shots, 8 on target. We probably should have scored more than 4 really, and we did lose a possession battle by a little bit, but other than that, we had a far better side. And again, yeah, Stade Rennais have only 1 attempt in the entire game, which was that header which was saved by Barmy. So a comfortable win, a thoroughly deserving win. We destroy Stade Rennais and thoroughly deserve our first ever trophy. So delighted with that. No surprise for man of the match though. It does go to Jeremy Boga for an 8.8. 3 goals. Was pretty accurate to passes as well. 78%, not too bad. And of course, a hat-trick against his former club was really nice to see. But to be honest, everyone played well in this game. It was a really solid team performance. Everyone put in a good shift, and I felt we thoroughly deserved. Tian played quite well too, didn't he, in the DM area, 2 assists, but I felt we thoroughly deserved a win, and I'm delighted we got it as well. So final score 4-0. There was a bit of sad news, of course. Dembele did get an injury, so to end the episode, we'll see how long he's injured for. I'd imagine it's probably just going to be a few days or a couple of weeks at most. Still not good, obviously, with the end of season running, but we'll see how long it's going to be for, which is a bit of a shame. The only real negative from that game, but still, let's have a look and see how long he's injured for. Let's see. Paris FC Dembele woes. 3 weeks with a sprained ankle, so he'll probably miss the rest of the season there, which is a real shame because he's a 76 overall striker. I like bringing him off the bench, and let's see how long he's going to miss. 1, 2, 3. So it's highly likely he'll miss the rest of the season. He might possibly come back for these games, but it is highly unlikely. But either way, guys, that is going to end the episode, so thank you very much for watching the video. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode of Club and Country, then please do consider leaving a like, so of course much appreciated. I really help the channel grow as well. Paris FC win their first ever major honour with the Coupe de Ligue by beating Stade Rennais by 4-0 in the final. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have, then please leave a like, and I'll see you for the final 2 episodes of the season very soon.